You're like, what? And he was above the...
That's f***ing horrible.
Like, how much other stuff have we seen like that? Or not seen?
Thanks for your generosity, you twat.
Oh, yes, I am the best candle in the world.
Go away! Oh my god, we kicked her head off. Oh, she grew another head, it's okay. I can't swallow any more condoms and I can't shove any more balloons up my bum. It's not happening. So what did we get? We got a B for bravo! B for best score ever. That's what the B is. You can't get higher than a B. Get here, you little shit. Come on. Got him. Got him. There are no strings on me. Yeah, he's dead. Dead, that's why. I don't want to touch an old lady's box.
I also want to thank Her Majesty the Queen for the upcoming OBE she's going to be giving me for winning this.
I love the fat ones. I love the fat ones. If you're with a fat bird and she's on top of you, it's like an all-over body massage, guys. You can't knock that. I'm double wiping it. Gotta make sure it's clean. You gotta wipe it till it bleeds. That's how you know all the poo's gone. Oh my god. He's acting a bit sus around these chickens. They're like, that's the one, Dad. That's the one that touched me. That's the hobbit that shoved me in his bag end. Oh, they're chasing me. Your mother wears second-hand clothes. Get those chickens out of here. We need to evacuate everyone. But look at the desperation in its eyes. Please, please, I gave you what you want. Not yet, you didn't. Near extinction, bang. 100% extinct. No, no, what a terrible business strategy. I don't want to work for a company that promotes these values. Too late. Too late. You're stuck here, Stanley. Are you a ghost? Oh, he's jizzing on me.
Look at that! Look at... How is that? Like I said, the last one had like a pig penis sword, but look at this one! Look at his giant, shining golden dick!
It's thick. You're thick.
What were you doing? Oh my god, he was bumming that decapitated body.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
If you guys keep this up, none of you are getting sucked off today.
Oh my god, look at the size of him! Sailing from Harabnab to Arkleton in distant Anal Land. Anal Land, of course. What a place. The pirates love to go to Anal Land for the booty, apparently. I'm hiding. He won't see me. He won't see me. He won't see me. He won't see me. Oh my god, he's... Guys, shh! I don't think he's seen me. I don't think he's seen me. Oh.
Take care.
I thought she said dickhead. I thought she was calling me a dickhead. She said take care. Real language barrier going on here. You dickhead too. You dickhead too. Now they're staring at me. What's this, a Mexican stare off? Is it because of the hat? I'm not Mexican. I just wear hats.
Skeletons, I think, actually take quite a lot to go down. I mean, yeah, you have to buy them dinner and treat them real nice before they...
Ow!
Sorry,
Oh, I've got rabies now.
don't worry. It's because I don't have the thing in.
Because you don't have the thing and I've got rabies? That doesn't sound very fair.
Sorry.
Would you like a pie? Would you like some of Rusty's meat in your mouth? Of course you would. Of course, there you are. Enjoy. Don't tell anyone. It's our little secret.
Finish it.
Finish it? Alright. We're gonna finish it. How's this, Modrin? Are you happy? Look at the way he's looking down at me. He loves the eye contact. Oh, there's a doll in there. There's a doll. The last doll that scared the shit out of me. What was that?
What? Like legit? You have been a like legit, you've been you need to tell me because I'm about to die.
There was nothing there. Do you have enough stamina to continue? That's what Mrs. Busty asked me on our wedding night, guys. Obviously the answer was yes. I can go all night, as long as the night is only like a minute. Oh my Lord Saddle! Look, it's got a f***ing nip out. Oh my god. Go little. They'll never see it coming. Ah, they saw me coming.
No. Somebody's in here! No! Oh! You're supposed to knock. I was having a poo.
Flash your tits at us. Come on, Abby. It's for charity.
Fatherhood got in the way of that. You know, it kills a lot of dreams, doesn't it?
Someone's doing a sexy man pose.
Right, ahoy, ahoy mates, and Merry Christmas. What are we doing tonight? Something a little bit different. A little bit different. Well, we've done similar before. We've done ship paintings before, haven't we? And we're going to do it again for Christmas. For Christmas. So, what I'm doing tonight, because why not, is I'm going to do ship pictures in paint that are a little bit Christmassy. Just a little bit. We don't want to be too Christmassy, do we? We don't want to get carried away. So what we're starting with, or what I'm starting with, is something simple, something traditional, yeah? And it's going to be Father Christmas, obviously. But he's going to be fighting a dragon, maybe dueling a dragon, maybe we'll get some swords involved. And they're going to be on top of a volcano. That's the plan. And then maybe we'll make them into little rusty Tom Christmas cards. Maybe you can buy a set of them. I don't fucking know. What I love, actually, I don't know when this was updated in Paint, by the way. Since we last did shit pictures on stream, it looks like it's been updated, and we can finally have layers, which I think we'll benefit from, because we always used to sketch things, and then we'd have really shitty sketch lines in our pictures. But now we can hide those. We can go over them. Anyway, we're going to start with a volcano, which I don't know. We've got like, I thought this was a dark brown. It says here, if I hover over it, you can't see it though. It says it's dark red. But I feel like we should make our own colours. We can get like a darker brown. I'm gonna add it. Where do I add it there? There we go. Right, there we go. Dark brown. That's what we're starting with. It's going to be a good base for our volcano. I don't know what brush to pick. A brush, calligraphy pen, airbrush, oil brush. Should we go for a nice oil? How big? Can we make it really big? Yeah, we'll start big. We're going to be like the top of the crater. Yeah. So it'll be like. Right, and then a bit like that. Yeah. We're gonna do like the basic shape of it, yeah, and then we'll tidy it up, yeah. So let's get a smaller brush, slightly smaller, and then what should we go with? Should we go for watercolor? See what that looks like on top. Just to like tidy up the top bit, we'll go with watercolor just to give us a bit of a cleaner edge. I think you can tell I'm a real legit artist here, guys. AI is not taking my job, that's for sure. Right, I think that's good. That's a good start. Could be better, but it's all right. So inside the crater, it wants to be a whole mix of stuff. I really liked how the oil came out, by the way. What we're going to do, I'm going to go to a different layer, so then we can sort of chop and change it as we want. So we'll start with a bit of orange, yeah. And then we're going to move to a slightly lighter orange, a more different orange. And we're going to just... Oh, yeah. Oh, look, you can see that. You see that hot magma already. It's looking pretty fucking good, if I do say so myself. Right, a bit of yellow. And then, I think, should we get back to our brown? And what we'll be using a watercolour. A watercolour brush. We're just gonna to clean up the edge of the crater a bit. There we go. And then we're gonna go around, and we've got like the back of our crater as well. Push a bit harder. There we go. Okay, looking good. We happy with this so far? So if we, that's the volcano. That's the thing. Right. So we'll fill in the gaps. Even though it's over the other layer, I'd like to make sure we've just got no gaps here. I wonder if we'll have some lava spewing out. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Right. So that's the base of our volcano. Let's go back to Well, let's add a new layer, shall we? Why not? We'll spoil ourselves. I don't know if there's a limit. We'll find out, won't we? We're going to add some detail, some little lines, some more rocks to the thing. Actually, we'll do a bit of a gradient. So let's just make a slightly lighter brown and add it to our custom colors. There's really not much difference between these two browns. And we're going back to our oil brush. And we'll go a bit chunkier. Oh, it's looking good. Getting some texture in there in these rocks. Bob Ross would be proud, wouldn't he? Would he? No, actually, probably not. Probably not. And just a few little like highlights. Yeah. Oh, not that one. Didn't like that. Boom. Bob Ross never had a control Z, did he? It's cheating a bit. Actually, I don't like that stroke. It maybe needs to be a bit smaller up there. Just, in fact, what we do need to do is, let's go back to this layer. Let's just darken this. Boom. There we go. It's looking alright, looking alright. Okay, so far so good. That is, take my word for it, a volcano. Let's have some lava come in like down, shall we? So we're going to make that our like new top layer, and we'll go back to our orange, and we're just going to be like spewing out a bit. Maybe like another bit here, bigger bit. Actually, do you know what? Let's undo this. Right, we've just made these like rocks. Maybe it should sort of follow the form of the rocks as it's trickling down the volcano. So we want to come down and then down there a little bit. Yeah, and then out here it comes spewing out down here. This is the sound lava makes, by the way. I don't know if you've ever heard it, but that's pretty accurate, guys. We'll just get a few like swishes here. Yeah, don't go crazy. You know, I mean, it is Christmas, but let's still, you know, you got to think of future you. Can't go crazy with it, guys. And we'll get a bit of that yellow. There wasn't much difference in this yellow and the orange, but it's different enough that it adds just a little bit of a flare, a little bit of blaze to our hot lava. There we go. This is looking all right, isn't it? It doesn't look entirely shit. Right, actually, let's go back to our back layer. I want to get not black, but darker than this dark brown. Appreciate you can't see me changing these colours up. There we go. So now I've got a darker dark brown, and we're just going to go, and the behind bit, I want it to be just a bit darker behind this lava. You're not doing what I want. Perhaps we do want to go black. Right. Oh, I tell you what, it's because we've got that bit in this layer. Let's go just a bit. Actually select that. Oh fuck. Well, let's go back to that dark brown then, because it clearly was working. Just, boom. Just a bit dark around the rim. There we go. We'll get some like dark under our highlighted bits just to make it look sort of a bit lumpy and bumpy, yeah. Oh, this is looking right nice, isn't it? I'm sure you'll agree. It will get Christmassy. It will get more Christmassy, trust me. Trust me, guys. Okay. Right, I think we should start fleshing out what our Santa looks like now, eh? So let's hide the other layers for now. Right, and we'll just get like a grey pencil. Have we got pencil? We've got brush. We'll just go brush then. Grey brush. Right, and he's going to be... Now, what are they doing? Are they having like a karate fight? No, I said they were dueling. We should have like a sword fight. Yeah? So Father Christmas, let's think. He'd have his hat. Oh, this is really big. It's really thick. I don't want it like that. So he'll have his hat. Yeah, hat. Right, and then face generally goes under a hat. Yeah, with beard. Right, it's probably got some like big bushy eyebrows like that. Yeah. he looks pissed. Big nose. Yeah. And then I don't know, how would he hold his sword? I feel like he should do like that pose that Obi-Wan does with his lightsaber. So he'll have like, so let's think. So he'd have like a neck here, right? Shoulders here, right? So his arm will come out. And he's got like the finger bits going. Obi-Wan does that thing with his fingers, doesn't he? And then he's not going to be this buff. Maybe we should make him buff though. I don't know. Right, and then his other arm, boom, boom. Yeah, like this. And then in his hand, he's got. How would he hold the sword? Like this. Yeah, something like that. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Is he going to be a buff Santa? I don't know. Maybe he needs to be traditional, but that'd be his belt. His pecs. Let's get rid of the pecs. Right. That's our Santa. We will probably need to make him a little smaller. We'll see what it looks like once we've... we'll work on the composition in a minute. Right. Let's get a new layer in there, and our dragon. Right. The dragon has got a sword. I suppose his claws are like swords. Right, so let's sketch like a basic dragon. Yeah. Right. It's gonna be like he's got like an angry eye or something, and he's got like these like fins on his thing. He's got a big snout. Yeah, there's his nose. That's his mouth. Should he be breathing fire? No, it's a sword fight. Razor sharp teeth, yeah. Right, it's like it's got a chunky neck coming down, like a huge fucking like wing coming up behind, like this. Another wing that go off screen, and then the body comes down, and they have like ribs on their stomach, on their tummies, don't they? That'll be the basic dragon, right? Let's see what it all looks like. Put it together. So Father Christmas and the dragon both need to be smaller, and they need to move. Maybe the dragon actually I think would be all right. Can we select? Oh, I select you all. There we go. Move the dragon over like this, right? Let's get everything. Let's get everything up. So the dragon could come up a bit. Yeah, like this. But we want to be able to see that that is a wing. Right, so let's go back to our dragon layer and back to painting. So he'd need to carry on down, yeah, like that. Maybe we've got like the start of a leg there, I don't know. Right, and then Father Christmas. Let's select all of you. I think he does need to be a bit smaller. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, yeah, that's our basic composition. Father Christmas and the dragon. We need like a, what should the background be? So let's add a new layer, and it's got to go. It'll be at the back. What's this one? That's the dragon. All right, come back. Right, up the top. There you go. Alright, don't do it. Alright, let's... What are you? There we go. Right, let's fill this in. I'm feeling like we go... I'm feeling like we go like a a dark purple sky. Yeah, I'm just gonna fill this, boop, like that. So Christmassy. And then let's go darker. Yeah, one of them, and then we'll go even darker and add that. Right. And then let's go with our oil brush, right? And so from about 2/3 up, we'll just do this. Every brush stroke has got a purpose, guys. We're not just plonking paint down. We're not just plonking paint down. Right, and then we'll go for the darkest one, and then we'll do that like this, yeah. Because it's like, here's the story, right? See, it's night is falling. That's what this means. Let's make it a little bit more opaque. There we go. So night's falling. Santa's got to get out and deliver those gifts. And this dragon showed up. You're not going anywhere, Chris, he says. He says, nobody calls me fucking Chris, yeah? Not even my wife calls me Chris. You can fuck off. You ain't my wife. And the dragon says, I'll fuck you like I am. And then Father Christmas like, oh, it's fucking on. There we go, look, that's the sky. That's the sky behind our volcano. It's looking pretty fucking good. I like it. We should save, shouldn't we? So let's say we're going to make a new folder. We've got to call it Awesome Artwork. And we save it in Awesome Artwork, and we'll call it Volcano Claws. Right, save as we go. We don't want to lose this masterpiece. Save as a flattened image. No, I want to save it as a project file. I'm not done. There we go, Volcano Claws. Right. So now we've got our background. We're ready, and we've sketched in what we want our combatants to look like, roughly. Let's start with Father Christmas. Well, I'm sure I can combine layers at some point, and we will, but not right now. Right, so let's add a new layer up the top. And now we're going to start. Let's work on his face first. So what's this colour? Light yellow. Looks like a goodish fleshy colour. And now what we're going to do Father Christmas's skin with? A marker pen? A crayon, I think, because he's a crusty old man. So his face. There we go. That looks fucking awful. Thing is, actually, we're going to see through this, so we're going to have to make sure we really fill it in. Perhaps the crayon would be good for his beard. We've started now anyway. Right, so this is going to be his face. He'll have like an ear somewhere, somehow. And then how are we going to... Let's take that colour and we'll go darker. Alright, because we're not going to go black for the outline. What do we want? A natural pencil? So like the ear has some like lobes in it. Yeah. And then he'll have sort of like some wrinkles in his forehead. We might not see those under his eyebrows. In fact, I don't like the wrinkles. They're going. Right, so he had that big fucking nose, didn't he? Let's move this down one layer actually, and then I can... Okay, right. So now let's sort of sketch that nose a bit. Right, what does that look like? I'll move that up a layer. It doesn't look bad, doesn't look awful. Could be better, but you know, who's judging? No one. Right, let's get a marker pen. What we're going to do with the marker pen, right, is these are going to be like his. Oh, I don't like the marker pen. We're not using a marker pen at all. What else we got? Sure, I like the watercolor brush. Let's go. Right, this is going to be like his eye sockets. Oh my god, it's fucking... The eyes will go in there. It'll look better. I'm sure it will. Right, let's get in with... I like the calligraphy pen. Right. Here we go. Get some eyes in there. What colour eyes has he got? Should we go for this like dark brown? And I don't want to go for white. I want to go for a little like a tiny little bit off white for his hair. Now, I liked the crayon. I really like the crayon. But I think we're going to go for another. We're going to add a different layer for his beard and stuff. And we'll go in crayon. So let's get like the lines of the moustache in. It's got like the Hollywood Hulk Hogan going on. And then a great big bushy beard coming down. Yeah, just like this. This is good. This is gold. This will everyone will want to send this Christmas card to their mates. And then he's got some like hair coming out. He's got quite long hair, hasn't he, traditionally? Maybe a bit of hair coming out here. Oh, we managed to get some on his face, did we? There we go, bit of hair here. And then the eyebrows. I think we should go for that. Go for a calligraphy brush for the eyebrows. Yeah, look at this. This is an angry Santa. It's like, you fucking what, mate? You fucking what? And now let's go for this grey. Still with the calligraphy brush, and we're gonna just detail in that moustache. And get just a few like, there we go, look at this. Some strands of hair there. Yeah, nice, looking good, Chris. Or is he Chris Kringle? Or is he Saint Nick? Goes by many names. It's how he dodges tax. Okay, there we go. There we go. So I think we got. He's looking pretty good. Let's get the hat going now. Obviously, we're going for a lovely bright red. And what we're gonna. Let's just use a normal brush for this, shall we? Oh, we can make shapes, can't we? I don't want to do a proper big cone though. No, we'll paint it. We'll paint it. Right, so here we go. Boom. Like that. But then it comes down a bit as well here. Right, and then let's get darker. Bit of darker red for some shading, bit of detail, yeah. And maybe he's got a few like creases in it, I don't know. There we go. And we were gonna go, I think we should go off-white again, but a little bit whiter than we've done his hair. There we go. It's barely perceptible. And let's go crayon again for like that, and then he's got a lovely little, like the brim of his hat is also, oh look at it, oh it's looking real fucking nice. It's looking real nice. I like that. We can't really see the end of his hat. If I bring the sky back in for a sec, oh look at him, he's looking nice. Alright. So I was thinking of doing some artwork like this on the charity stream in February, but if the pictures are going to take this long, I don't think we'll get through them all. We had loads that year, we did them. I can't remember, what, 2023 maybe we did those? Right, let's get back to our red, and we were using just a normal brush, and I don't think we are going to make a buff Santa. He's going to be wearing his outfit, right? Oh, No, this is going to have to... This will have to be a different layer, and then it can go underneath his beard when we're done. Let's paint it in for now. Yeah. Bit fatter. Bit fatter. Come on, don't be shy. Come on. Yeah, come on. Big a dad bod. That's what he needs. Dad bod. There we go. Right, and the arm going up a bit. There we go. Fill that in. And then I think we go for that nearly white with the crayon again, and we're going to come right down the front like this. Yeah, this is where it is. Boom, and he can have some like nice shiny gold buttons on there. He's going to have nice cuffs. Yep, looking good, and we'll get our dark red. Go back to a brush just to add in some like, you know, creases. That's probably it. That's the only crease we need actually in it. Just want to show his arm is bent. That's what we're having. And I said we're going to do some gold buttons. Now, what are we doing those gold buttons with? Maybe they can be done with a calligraphy brush, a calligraphy pen. And we're just going to... Whoop, whoop, whoop. I feel like we need a bit of his belt. I'm just going to do that on the hat layer, just so it goes underneath. So he's got a big black belt, which we'll do with a normal brush again. Keep it nice and solid. Oh, oh yeah, we're going to be moving this down. Don't worry, it's fine. Right, let's move it down now. There we go. Okay, so now we need to do his hands and the sword. Now, should the sword be going sort of in the front of his hat or behind his hat? I think in the front, perhaps. That's dragon. Oh, and that needs to come up a layer. There we go. Should we bring it all together? Should we see what it's looking like at the moment? Bear in mind he needs to have his hands and his weapon. Oh yes, I'm happy with this so far. So we'll do his hands, we'll do his sword, and then we bring in his opponent, his very festive opponent, the dragon. That's the plan. That's the plan. Let's have a sip of drink while we're waiting, shall we? Right, hands. We were using that yellow, weren't we? That lovely yellow with, I think, a normal brush will do. We did start with a crayon for his face. Oh, hang on. We're in the wrong layer though. We want to go to the same one as his face layer. There we go. Fingers, and then his wrist. Right, so if we go back to our that colour there, I think we used, didn't we, for our little shading? Maybe we'll go a bit thinner, a little bit, smidge. And then we've got a finger. Finger. That'll do. Right. Now I've no idea how to do his hand holding the sword. So the thumb will come up from the bottom. Clenched. So this will be his like thumb. Clenched fingers. Yeah, this will be fine. Oh no, but this one is going to have to be on a layer because it's supposed to be going in front of his hat. So we'll have to do a different layer for that one. Let's bring it up. Okay. So thumb coming up. Fingers. Going down to its rost. I'll bring that up a couple of layers. Is that going to break anything? It is. Alright, we'll just have to be careful we don't go over his cuffs. There we go. Let's get our dark brown. Right, so thumb, finger, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean he's not got too many. That's fine. Although it should be at a different angle, shouldn't it? Really, because if the sword's supposed to be going that way. What an idiot! All right, so let's. I'm sure we can rotate it. Can we rotate? What do these options do? Rotate. There we go. Oh. You just let me rotate it like freely? The options seem to be 90-degree rotations. Can't I just... Remove background. Generative erase. I don't need any of that. Just let me move it. Please. What if I press R? No. Right. Whoa. Right. Maybe we just get rid of it then. If we can't rotate it the way I want. That seems stupid that we can't. Can I just click rotate left? Oh. Still the wrong angle. Alright. Let's delete it then, I guess. And we'll go again. Brush. Alright. So the thumb is like that. Yeah. And then he's got his fingers. For some reason his hand is bent at a really weird angle, but that's how we're doing it. That's art, guys. You can't be wrong in art, apparently. So it's fine. Right. That's his thumb. Finger. I don't like those lines. Oh. Right, so thumb is coming in. Boo, yep. Finger. It'll have to do. But we will just move it a little bit downward a bit like that. Right, now the sword can have another layer. Why not? We go crazy. What colours are we going to use? We'll start with a grey. Actually, I think this would be good to do a shape with. We can do lines. We could do arrows. Or maybe can we do like a long triangle? It's not what I want. No, Alright, fine. Let's start with a line, at least then we've got something to work with. So the sword is coming out. Like that. Yeah? He's holding it, and then there'll be a bit of hilt out the bottom. I'll just make sure we'll boom. Right. So now let's just do another line that joins up there, sort of. And another line that sort of joins up there too. Okay, this is what we're going with. This is what we're going to. Then he needs like a cross guard as well, doesn't he? That we'll also do a line for. Is that what that's called? Cross guard? It is now. Right, let's go to our brushes. Actually, no, let's go to our fill. We should be able to fill now. Fill that in. Actually, I want to fill the bottom bit in like that, and that bit, and that bit. Alright, we'll have to brush that bit, and then a lighter one we'll fill in the top. Yeah, a bit of a swing, bit of. Oh look, there's a pencil up here. Alright, brush. Oh, ruined it already. As soon as I touched it, I ruined it. Right, now we'll just go up. We've just got the basic lines to follow. Let's get a bit bigger. Oh, do you know what though? Actually, now that I've done this, you know what it should be. You know what it should be, don't you? It should be green. This should be green, and it should be crayon, right? I'll tell you for why. So it looks a bit bushy, and then we're going to put some like little holly berries on it. It's going to be like a little wreath. That's what that's going to. I think that's great. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then if we get an airbrush, and we'll spray a little bit of. Oh, it's too. Let's make it a little bigger and a bit. There we go. Like it's a snow-covered wreath. Isn't that nice? Right. I think we can get rid of our little sketch picture of Father Christmas for now. Now we just need to do the end of his sword, which we'll do with a normal brush. Right, that's Father Christmas. Now, I think it doesn't look bad. I'm quite happy with it. Let's save it. We've done some good work today, guys. We've done some real fucking good work today. Now let's bring out our dragon. Where's he? Oh god! look at him without the beard. Right, let's put it back on for God's sake. Right, where's the dragon sketch? I've lost it. Is this? Nope. Where's he gone? Ah, there we go. Right. So the dragon, he's got to have. Oh, like he's got to have a real flamey coloured eye. I think we should get this, but a little bit darker, just so it doesn't entirely clash with the volcano. And what we'll do is we'll do like a blob. Yeah, let's move. Oh, so that should be on a whole new layer. Right, new layer, come on. Right, so we'll do like a blob. The rough shape, yeah? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go for that slightly lighter one. And that's going to blob there. And then we'll go slightly lighter again. Oh, wow. Cancel, cancel. We fuck that. Go slightly lighter again. Whoop. Oh, that's because my finger's touching the thing, that's why. What a knob. Right. I'll get a tiny bit on the top. So he's got like a glossy, shimmery eye. I like that. And then we'll get the black, because the black is black. Obviously, we know it comes from a dragon's heart, so they have to have black eyes, and it will be a bit like a like that. Oh, I like that. I like that very much. Nice. Okay, so that's his eye. Now, what colour is the dragon going to be? I was going to say red, but we've already got red combatant here, so maybe we should go for a green dragon. We'll make him nice and scaly. I want to make sure his eye looks scary and like angry enough. So that's got to be like, boom, it looks angry. Like this. Get the nose in. So we'll just basically get everything blocked out now in this green. We'll start with the head. Yeah, and everything else will follow. There we go. Okay, looking good, I think. Looking good. So we would need sort of just like a hole for the nostril. Hole for both nostrils. And then the rest would just get sort of filled in. But what I want to do, we want to take that green. Yeah, you guessed it, we're going to go a little bit darker. So we can then outline these other bits. Might go just a little smaller, and we'll do his like, call them like his fins. There we go. Oh, I think that looks nice. That looks nice. We'll bit add there. We'll go a bit inside the nostril as well, and a bit like around, boom, because that one is sort of in the background of the two. I also want his eye area to be sort of more defined, and we'll sort of give it a bit of a shape like that. Okay, I like that, I'm happy with that. Then we will fill in... Oh, why isn't it filled in all these bits? Alright, fine, we're going to do it the hard way then. We're going to use a brush, apparently. What colour should his belly be? Should that be maybe sort of like a lighter green? Like a paley, pastel-y green? I don't know. Oop, finger slipped. Right, boom, boom, boom. If we go around these bits, it was just these inner edge bits it didn't fill in. I don't know if it's because of our calligraphy pen. So if we do that, now maybe I can use the fill and it will... No, look, it leaves that little bit. I don't like it. Right, back to a brush note. We'll just... There we go. Can't take shortcuts, guys. There's no shortcuts. Okay, we've got a couple of little just bits here to fill in. We'll get a bit of a smaller brush. Okay. Let me go back to our darker green and back to that calligraphy pen, because I want to sort of, there we go, edge that a bit. Okay, teeth. Teeth. I don't trust myself to not mess up, so we're going to go underneath that layer. And we're going to give it, I think, we'll give him a similar colour teeth. Maybe a little browner. There we go. I think we use that calligraphy pen again for teeth. I think it'd work pretty nicely, actually. Oh yes, I like that. I like that very much. Let's make another layer, but put it under the teeth, because we've got to give this dragon a lovely pink tongue. Oh, I love it. Love it. Looking good. Looking good. Okay. Pretty good so far. Probably the best dragon I've ever done in MS Paint. How many dragons have I done? I'm not going to tell you. No, fuck you. I won't say. Right, now let's sketch out our dragon, the wings. We're going to use a brush. We're going to go nice and big, just sort of fill this in. Like this, and then it comes off the page. It sort of curves in like that a bit. We're not going to bother with that little leg bit that I put there. That's not going to be a thing. So that's one wing. The other wing we're just not going to see. And it comes down like that. That's from his neck. That will all be there. That's all part of the body. There we go. Okay. What we'll do is we'll get some of this lovely dark one with our calligraphy pen again, and we'll just sort of like do some like edgy bits around that wing. Ooh. Right, now we'll fill it in with our brush, and then we'll add a bit of detail. We went over his tongue. Oh no, all of that was one stroke. I just got, oh, fuck's sake. Right. So that needs to come down below all of this stuff. I'm not sure it looks very good behind his teeth. I might have to just, I don't know what we do with that bit. You can't tell right now, but I've got my tongue sticking out because I'm concentrating on not messing up those darker lines that I did. I think we'll do it for now, just because the wing is there, and then we just do another layer between wing and tongue, perhaps, just that's black. So let's add that now before I forget. So behind tongue, black. Yes, that looks alright, doesn't it? That looks alright. Okay, let's get some detail in on this wing. What are we gonna do with it? I feel like we'll go with that calligraphy brush, and maybe we just sort of put some make sure we're on dark green to start with. Just put some sort of lines in it, show it's the skin is stretched and taut and. Let's undo all those last ones. And this part of the wing stretches like that. Do you know what we should do though? I'll tell you what, now we're going to go to the head and we're going to get our airbrush. It's going to hide the wing for a minute. We're just going to, where the wing is, we're just going to spray. Oh. New layer behind the head. I'm just going to spray behind here. Actually, I'm going to go perhaps with this brown here. Spray around it a bit. And you'll see why in a minute. Maybe you will. I'm not going to make assumptions. But hopefully you see why in a minute. Alright. Now, let's bring that wing back. Where'd you go, wing? I've lost you. So now we've got a bit of a shadow, sort of the head. I'm not sure I like that. How can we improve that? Because if we have the wing, if I get rid of this shadow I've just done, if we have the wing back, you can't get any differentiation in it. Like the head is nice. I like the head. Perhaps we just do a little like. I'm gonna get my brush, make it quite 27% opaque. I'm just gonna draw around it like this. I think that might be better actually. Okay, that's what I've gone for. It's better. We can work with that. We can work with that. Now, out of the dragon's wing, I think should come. Go back to our brush. Should come like a big claw out the end of it, and perhaps we get a bit of darker brown. I'll just come over like half the size. So I'll come over the top of it. Okay. Right. Now the dragon's tummy. Let's come back to this layer for a moment, because we're gonna tidy it up. Okay, right, and this, we're going to go for a light, maybe this lighter green. Yeah? That's what I like. That's what I like. We're going to go with that. There we go. And then we'll come in with this colour as a pencil, and we'll just very lightly just there we go. Right, now I want to add some like scales and stuff to this dragon. What do you think is the best way to do that? And what colour should they be? Or should they be any colour? Maybe with this. I might try some smudges of oil brush perhaps. Yeah. Let's add a new layer above the face for starters. That's what we're going to work on. I actually really am digging these scales. Yes. Small ones around the nose. Again, slightly sort of bigger, thicker towards the fin. Yeah, nice. Oh, somehow I changed colour midway there. There we go. Right, get rid of those. There we go, and it helps the head stick out a bit more as well. I've got to do something with this body. It's not. I'm not feeling it at the moment. It's just a big green blob. It just needs a bit more sort of. Right, I think let's get rid of our no, I think that's it. There we go. Father Christmas sword fight with a dragon. In fact, I think Father Christmas needs to come above the dragon. There's no way I can combine all of his layers. What's this layer? Oh, that was that. Okay. Not sure if there's a way I can combine the layers. Can I just select loads? No. We're gonna have to one by one drag them all above the dragon. I'm not happy about that. Let me do that with a real mouse, because this little pen thing is not as easy to move it all around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab all of the Father Christmas bits and move them above the dragon. Sword. In fact, I actually only need to do it with the sword and his hand, wherever that is. To do it with a few layers, because then the suit is above the hand. The hand is with the face. So if I do that, then he loses his beard. So we've got to move the suit up. And now we've got to move the beard up, wherever that is. Hat up, but we're going to make sure it's underneath the sword. There we go, right, beard, where are you? Here. There we go. That's it. That's the masterpiece. Father Christmas having a sword fight with a dragon on top of a volcano. Well, that's it. That's art, guys. You can't top it. You can't argue with it, because it's art. It's subjective. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. I'll see you all in the new year. Bye 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 bye.